It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
No, it bloody isn't.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, take a look in 5 and 10, listening once again. Candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
And welcome to another rather weird edition of Metal Breakfast Radio.
Rubbish!
Well, yes, it's me, Dave Ingram, and it's another 11th hour kind of episode with all this
Rubbish.
virus malarkey madness going on.
Load of bollocks.
Yeah, we just don't know. We can't get together and do a show, and we actually tried, and it doesn't work.
Bugger!
It really doesn't work. The format of the show just does not work on Skype. So we thought, fuck it. If we can't give you our best, then you've got this, which is actually our second best. Which, well, that sounds rubbish.
Yes?
Well, let's get on with it anyway, shall we, eh?
Get on with it!
Yeah, it's just me this week. And apologies that the last show we put out was in February. Didn't quite realise how long it had been.
Oh, ah!
Yeah, time does tend to fly when you're pissed. A lot.
You haven't been drinking, have you?
So, well, welcome back if you're listening now. It's awesome to have you.
Probably very sexy.
Even though we can't see you. Or you can't see. We know this is the virus thing going on. It's just complete and utter madness all around. All right, so...
Fuck off!
This edition of the show. What we got? Well, it's just a bunch of random songs, really. Nothing to do with anything at all.
This is a load of shit.
And I'll kick off with a band called Bathory. It's from their album Bathory. So, well, that's a good start, Dave. And the song's called Raise the Dead. Ooh. Now, there's 4 in this selection, and I'll tell you what the others are right afterwards. Okay?
Really? Who gives a shit?
Well, just before we get into this song, I've got a bit of a shout-out to some people.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
There's a bloke called Giovanni Dust and a Master Daniel Bate, although I think his middle name is actually Master.
I'll just put wanker.
And Darren Brooks and Mr. Peter Rue. Now, they're in a band. I can't remember what the hell's that band called. Ah, bugger. Can't remember. Anyway, all I can remember is the singer is a hottie.
Cock.
Anyway, let's get on. Here's Bathory and Raise the Dead.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, Christmas, Christmas.
How fucking long is this shit gonna take?
wish you wouldn't keep doing that. Rank stupidity.
Which is long loneliness for them. go again.
Alrighty, folks, let's just get those tracks listed there. That was, from the top there, of course, Bathory from Bathory, the debut album, Raise the Dead. Then came Come Back from the Dead, from their release, Cado Data Vern... I can't read it, fuck it. It's on Transcending Obscurity Records, which actually right now are giving away all their entire catalogue for free digital download. The entire catalogue. That's how many albums is that? 1, 3, 7, 28, 85. There's a fuck ton. All right, so go and get him. All right. Anyway, Come Back from the Dead. The song "Endless Bloodshed." Then came the Grotesquerie, my mate Cam, and also I think Roger Johansson as well. And Tales from the Coffin Born was the album. The song "Spirits of the Dead." There's a bit of a pattern emerging here. And then finally, obviously, was Echelon. That's me and Roger from the album. What the fuck was it called? The Brimstone Aggrandizement. For some reason, it's not embedded here. And the song Plague of the Altruistic Plague. Dead, bloodshed, endless, dead. Oh, there is definitely a pattern here. Oh dear. All right. So what I'm going to do now is introduce the next 4 songs. And I don't know if you can hear it, but my one dog is scratching at the door of the room to come in. The thing is, if I open it, she'll run away. It's my little one, Bella. She won't actually come near me ever since we ran out of toilet paper. So, there's that. So, these next 4. First up is a band called No Return and the song Memories. Honestly, if you want to know the albums, then go look for it, all right? Then comes Concrete Socks. There's a nice punk band for you. And the song Speak Japanese or Die. Brilliant. Then he's Man of War from Hail to England, of course, because it's a classic. And the song Each Dawn I Die. Oh, okay. And then finally, Black Sabbath from their album Never Say Die. The title track, Never Say Die. Okay, another pattern developing right there. This lockdown's getting to me, I'm sure. Now, the reason that I'm giving you all these 4 now is to save time in the morning. That's why I ate all the toilet paper.
He's as mad as a balloon.
Live!
We interrupt this program to annoy you and make things generally irritating.
Okay, folks, so you know who all that was, because I've already told you. And now, I'm going to move on to the next selection. And this is where it all gets a bit wibbly-wobbly.
Oh, dear.
In a good way, actually, as well. Now then, the first band will be Just Before Dawn, and a song called They Shall Not Grow Old. Now, I'm not singing on this, but I am speaking on it towards the end. They did ask me to do some stuff with them, but I just honestly didn't have the time. I was too busy talking to the wall here at home, because, you know, the virus lockdown is beginning to get to me a little bit.
Remain calm, human scum!
But after that, I'm not going to do any more for this half of the show. I'm going to hand it over to my cohorts, Kent and Bob, who've got some stuff to play for you and talk about and all that shit. But I think I'd better introduce them now, just in case they forget to. Alright, so there'll be Merciful Fate and the song Burn in Hell. Then there'll be Burning Witches, which my mate Sonia is in that band. Brilliant band. And that'll be the song Executed. And then there's Otep, whom I've never heard before, so I'm quite looking forward to hearing that. And the song Warhead. Alrighty, so there's those. And then you're going to go right into the commercial break. And there is a proper commercial break. Well, when I say proper, I mean I have no idea what I'm talking about, because I've got no idea what's coming up. Alrighty, so here's those songs that I just mentioned. Enjoy, and I'll see you on the second half. Until then, put your underpants on your head and stick your pencils up your nose.
I know you mean to be friendly, but I hope you won't take it amiss if I ask you to sod off and die.
Burning
Hello, Breakfasters. This is Kent with a Christmas greeting. I'm coming to you from the library, well, not the public library, with its dusty old books and all that, and a hot redhead behind the desk who's secretly Batgirl. It's more, I call it the library because it's basically full of comics and books, and it's also where I keep my computers and the other electronic stuff. That's right. I have a room just for reading and playing with my bits. Sorry we haven't been able to do as many shows as we wanted this year, but we're all busy with other projects. One of mine is another podcast called Let's Start Off at 9, which is different from Metal Breakfast in that I have to be sober and I can't talk about metal all the time. But I did manage to sneak in a bit about Merciful Fate and the album 9, which fits well because my company is called 9 as well. Merciful Fate will of course be appearing at Copenhagen this year, as well as some other famous band, which I'm sure Dave will keep you posted about.
Intellect!
Hello, breakfastians. Well, if Doctor Who fans can be Whovians, then surely you can be, well, you get the picture. I've moved into the living room, and it was here that we recorded a number of MBR episodes before Bob got us the famous and sadly no longer existing Gibbon room. Damgård Towers is still intact, pretty much like the pictures that we posted back then when we recorded, except the chili plant that Mark Eve sat next to is no longer with us. I think he did intimidate it way too much. It was also here that we recorded some of the backing vocals for the Ursine Christmas songs. Oh, if only these walls could speak, they'd say, "Be quiet, you lot." No, sorry, that was the neighbors.
Rubbish!
Hello, this is Kent again. For my final message, I've moved into the kitchen because that's where the beers are kept, and we can't have metal breakfast without beer, so let me just open this one. There you go. It's called Julebryg because in Denmark we stick to Jule, the old Norse name for this celebration, regardless of what happened the next 1,000 years and so. And so, to all of you listeners out there, glædelig jul and Hail Satan.
I'm driving home for Christmas. Oh, I can't wait to see those faces.
I hate this song. It's nothing personal, Chris, but we've been listening to this song on and on and on and on for last month. You're really fed up with it. And to all your listeners, I hope you have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Hopefully you will spend it with your family, your friends, and hopefully there's going to be a lot of good food, a lot of good drink. I know I will have. Cheers.
I'm gay.
That is lovely. That is lovely. You can hear those sleigh bells, can't you? Christmas, what a load of old wank.
RadioFreeSatan.com.
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 RadioFreeSatan.com. RadioFreeSatan.com.
RadioFreeSatan.com. We play the tracks we want to hear.
Advertisement break.
Alright, this is Mark. Used to be Big Mark, but because those nasty fucking customers, the gyms aren't fucking open, are they? Anyway, happy Christmas and fuck off.
Advertisement break.
This baby is having a restless night, whereas this baby is sleeping soundly. This is because this baby's mother gives it gin.
Land of hope and glory, mother of the free. Shut up!
Dashing through the snow, through the fields we go, laughing all the way.
Groovy.
Do you feel the need to rub it in?
Yes.
Maybe the zombie MILF infected you.
And welcome back to the second half of Metal Breakfast Radio. A rather special show, since I'm on my own, but I'm not.
Hey?
Yes, it's a weird one, isn't it?
Yes.
Now then, this second half of the show, well, I'm going to be a part of it, of course. I mean, I'm always a part of it. But for now, I'm not. I'm going to hand over to a very old and very dear friend.
Cobblers.
December 2019, southwest coast of Jutland, Denmark. This is Donovan Spensley. Remote transmission. Happy fucking Christmas! Christmas 2019, winter solstice from the Roman calendar, the approximate birthday of Jesus. Bullshit! Money raise, abject gluttony, Hallmark holiday doesn't bear close scrutiny. Remember the Santa scam when you were little? Still a lot more real than the legend of Jesus. It all makes sense when you have kids of your own. My children are fed the Christian doctrine in kindergarten. My 9-year-old has a subject in her school called Christianity. And every Christian holiday just pounds the lies deeper. More material to unlearn. I wish they would just call it religion instead of the Christianity class. Give equal time to all the major religions. I believe side by side, they are clearly exposed for the absurd bullshit that they really are. I'm biting my lip not to carry on. But several days off of work, together with my nears and dears, Christmas is okay. Enough about that, though. Metal Breakfast Radio Christmas, knees up. Always a blast. Wish I was in Copenhagen with the boys to be celebrating. And send my congratulations to Dave for another brilliant year, coming farther, lots of grinds ensuing, and now in his 11th year of Metal Breakfast Christmas larceny. Cheers also to Bob, Kent, and Mark for carrying on with the monkey biz. But, all that being said, what could be more festive than 4 tracks of grinding metal? Rock! Up is Cro-Mag's song Pressure Drop from the Revenge album, released in 2000. This is with Harley Flanagan on vocals again, and Rocky George, the lead guitar player from Suicidal Tendencies at one point, playing along. Sounds really good. I just heard it, 2 days ago for the first time, so that's where I'm at. Anyway, enjoy.
Desperation, hopelessness, despair. You can see it in the eye, but who really cares? I have to plan to say there's no equality, not for you or me. And take a walk through death, think of the devil raised up.
band Strigoi, the song Throne of Disgrace from the album Abandon All Faith. It's a short one. It's got a long wintro, believe it or not. Still, hang in there. It's worth it. There's Gregor McIntosh from Paradise Lost on guitar. And was also doing Valenfire for a while. But it's interesting. Give it a listen. Toxic Holocaust, the song Deafened by the Roar from the album Primal Future, out this year in 2019. It's just fucking rockin', D-beat paradise. Sounds great. Enjoy. Not least, the band Misery Index, the song Naysayer from the album Rituals of Power, also out this year. Crushing. What a wonderful way to devastate your memories of 2019. Rock.
Let's go
Oh, God, I thought he'd never stop talking. Alrighty, a big thanks to Donovan and, of course, to Mark, who was there in the middle of the show, and to the other boys. What are their names? Kent and Bob, for all of their input on the show. Nice one, fellas. We can't put the show together as one because of this crazy corona thing. But yeah, all right, we'll get some stuff done together eventually. It might be 2021, but still, it's been a hell of a year. Actually, no, it hasn't. I need to have my other hip done now, and I can't. So let's just get on with it, shall we?
Yes!
Alrighty, this next selection is, well, it's mine, so bollocks to anyone who doesn't like it. It's going to kick off with the band Paganizer, one of my favourites, from their album World Lobotomy, and the song As the Blood Grows Cold. Well, my beer's getting warm, so I'd better get on with it.
That beer's gonna get warm. One thing I can't fucking stand is warm beer makes me fucking puke.
Ginger beers.
is all the way. Give us all in life. Give the death of ours. Running the darkest path. To your grave, dying, so the one to say, daring, rip apart the limbs, vexation, chasing. Reaching off your skin, infected. Take time, so the one who win, a dying life, a thousand sins.
All right then, you bunch of Nancies. Well, not really. Yeah. That was From the Top, Paganizer, and As Blood Grows Cold. That's right. Then came Grave and Tremendous Pain, which is what I'm in because of my hip. Sorry, I had to say that.
Shut up.
And it's from a release called And Here I Die Satisfied. What, did you wank yourself to death or what? Yeah, so the reason I put that on is because I actually like the sound of it. I mean, the overall production. It was old, but all right, and because I am as well. Up next was Obituary and Cause of Death remastered album, and the song Infected, and it's a demo version that's on that album. Some of you may not have heard it. Some of you may have, and well, aren't you lucky little fuckers, eh? And then finally was Anthrax, from Spreading the Disease. Oh, there's no pattern there, is there? And the song Gung Ho. Well, that sounds like an Asian whore, doesn't it? Gung Ho. I don't know. I'm drunk. I've had a few beers. I've only been drinking since February. So it's one of them things, you know. All right, I'll just get on with it. The last selection now. The last. It's 4 songs, and I will actually, definitely, I will introduce them all because after this I'll be gone. Not quite gone, but pissed, and also in the other room because me and the wife want to watch something on television. So, well, she does. I don't. I just want to, listen to music and drink beer. But I'm a husband and she's a wife, and we're together. So I'm talking rubbish. So let's get on with this. The 4 that are left are Death from Scream Bloody Gore and Zombie Ritual. After that comes Carcass, Symphonies of Sickness album. The song Reek of Putrefaction. I'm drunk. I really shouldn't try rolling my arse here. By the way, Symphonies of Sickness and the other one, what was it called? Oh, I can't remember. But the first 2 Carcass albums are the best. And you cannot change my fucking mind, so piss off. Then comes Slayer with Hardening of the Arteries from the Halloween album, which I believe to be their most superior release ever. And then finally, just to top it off, Bolt Thrower with the song Plague Bearer. Not that that's anything to do with the coronavirus at all. Honestly, governor. That's from the album Realm of Chaos. So I think it's time for me to say, where's my beer? Oh, there it is. Right, it's time for me to say thank you very much for listening in. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Okay, that's great. Oh, lovely. All right. Yeah, what was I saying? I don't know. Let's start again. Thanks for listening in. Chin chin, toodle bib, cheery bye. Cheers to Kent, Bob, Donovan, and of course Mark in the middle. Anyway, talking rubbish, let's say good night. Or goodbye. Or good day. I don't know. Whenever we listen to this. And don't worry, I'm sniffing because I've been sneezing and drinking beer. It's nothing to do with the virus. I am absolutely fine. We're all fine. There's nothing wrong with us. We're all just a little bit on edge, and we just need to get a bloody show done together. So, I'll say, chin chin, toodle, no, have I already done that? I've already done that, haven't I? Yes. Hail Satan, ever forward. Oh, God, sorry. Sorry. Oh, I shouldn't have drunk so much so quickly. Oh, dear. Right, I'll edit that out. I'll make a note. I've lost my pen. Never mind. I'll remember. I will remember to edit that out. All right. We'll see you next time. Be safe. Stay safe. Stay the fuck home, you idiots. And don't drink bleach. Drink beer. Remember, alcohol is supposed to help. Yeah, well, at least, wash your hands with alcohol. Maybe it'll help on the inside as well. Just give it a go. Well, that's what we've been doing. Anyway, goodbye. Good night. Oh, yeah, that's the one thing. And a bucket of cobblers.
Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love, sweet love. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Hey!
DCI Falafel of the Poppadom Squad will be appearing at the next Motion Sickness Conference in Hull. Tickets from Calypso Can at Road Chef. Sorry, it's just an announcement.